Hi everyone. So in this particular video, we'll be learning about the admin categories. See, for several things, you can create your own categories, but for them, definitely Primavera would have some predefined set of categories. Like for example, for expenses, there are some predefined categories, like you can add your expenses in the category of facility, travel and all. But if you want to create a new category for your expenses, you can create that. Similarly, for risk, it has several categories that are predefined. But suppose there is a new type of risk that you are identifying in your project and you want to tag it under a new category, then how can you create that category? You have one option of admin in the tools bar. When you click on this, you can go to admin categories and you can change the categories for all these things like baseline types, expense categories, WBS categories, and all. How to do that? You can simply click on this plus button and you can add your own category. But where are all these categories actually coming in Primavera? So for baselines, if you see, if you go to your project and if you go to maintain baseline, then you see this baseline that you have assigned, it has a specific type. That what is the type of baseline that you have assigned, whether it is initial plan, whether the client has signed this particular baseline, or this is the last update, or whether the management has just signed it, or whether in between the project you are maintaining this baseline, or whether it is a what if project plan. So these are the categories that are available. But if you want to add a new category in the type of baseline, then you can do that from the admin categories. Okay. Similarly, what is expense category? I already told you in the previous video. For expenses, there are several type of expenses, like water and power is coming in the facilities. But suppose if you want to add a new category of expense, then you can add it from the admin categories. Similarly, we also have WBS categories. If we go to the WBS, I'll show you. See, in WBS, first of all, you need to add the category of WBS. Then for respective WBS, you can choose a category if you want, whether it is design and engineering, or maybe installation and testing, and so on, whether it is project management or quality assurance. These are the categories for the WBS. If you want to create new one, you can simply change it from the admin categories. Similarly, document categories and document status. When we added some documents in our Primavera, like some variation order we added, but suppose if you want to add a document for which you want to create a new category, you can create that. I'll show you in WPS and documents. See, we added one variation claim letter. If you go in general, then the category was change order. But suppose if you want to add a new category for this, which is not available, you can do so. Okay. Similarly, you can add a category for status also. Right now the status is not started, but if you have to add some new status to your maybe a document, then which is not available, you can add that. Okay. So similarly, risk categories also you can add. You go to risk. In risk, we have certain categories of the risk. Like from here you can see these are the categories which are predefined. But if you want to add a new category of risk, you can do that. Similarly, the other was notebooks. So here you go to notebook topics. What are notebook topics? These are available for different activities. Like if you go to activities and if you go to notebook, you can create some notebook topic. Like suppose if you want to add something about some corrective action, or maybe some objectives or some purpose or some problems encountered. This is just for some detailing purpose for the activities. Similarly, this option is also available in your WBS. If you go to notebooks here, you can add the same topics here also. But if you want to create some new topics, you can do so in the admin categories. Okay, one last thing is unit of measurement. In the resources, you saw that for materials, we have some specific units which are given to us by Primavera P6. Like you see, sanitary, we have given lump sum. We created this category ourselves only, so square meter was already available. So suppose if you want to create a new category, let us say everything is available, but you need to let us say create square centimeter. Okay, so how to do that? Admin category, admin, units of measurement, you can click on add and you can choose CMC. So this is centimeter cube, or you can also create centimeter square, whatever you want. Okay, so this is how we create a new currency, also a new unit of measurement. All these things you can add based on your choices and desires. So this is how admin categories work in Primavera. So that's all for this video.